In case you forgot, between all the bracket busting and NFL free agency, we are still celebrating Women's History Month, and I got a chance to hang out with history maker Kylie Welker as she went from working out at Evolve in Lake Geneva to coaching at BMA training facility in Burlington. It might be 2022, but there are still walls to tear down and sports for women to break into.
When I was younger, I was typically the only girl in the room. I didn't have female partners. I didn't have girls to wrestle against. There was no such thing as really female tournaments unless I drove other places.
Kylie Welker may have followed in a sibling's footsteps.
I started wrestling when I was 4. My older brother pretty much got me into it. I kind of just followed him out to the wrestling practice and everything. So that's kind of how I got started into it, and then things just kind of took off from there.
But as Iowa's first ever women's wrestling commit, Kylie's leaving her own prints on the mat.
I want to achieve everything that I can in college between national titles, team national titles. I want to continue the legacy of Iowa wrestling on the female side as well, and then during the 2024 Olympics, I also want to win that. So I want to do pretty much all that you can in the sport of wrestling, all within these couple next years. So
a 2021 junior world champion. You can't set limits for this Franksville native.
Snap the arm as I snap the head.
Nor can you put a cap on the sport she loves.
Now you go to a tournament and it's hard not to see a female. It's hard not to walk into a wrestling room and see a girl. So it's grown so much, and it's going to continue to grow, which is exciting.
That's because Kylie isn't just focused on her own success. She also coaches wrestlers across the area.
I'm in a position right now where I can help grow the sport along with help the younger generation. Like if I had someone when I was their age in my spot, like if I had someone that I looked up to that was also coaching me, that was a female, it would have changed my perspective completely. It would have helped me, and so I want to just kind of create opportunities for the younger ones.
And just like her older brother, Kylie has a little shadow of her own. Do you wrestle too?
She's a twin, so she has a sister, and I have 2 younger brothers and then an older brother as well.
And nothing would make her prouder than seeing little Savannah be better and stronger.
One of my biggest things that I, preach to girls is set your goals high and expect nothing less. So that's kind of what I like to tell everybody. If you think and set your goals to the unthinkable, and then expect nothing but that, you're gonna achieve high things.
Knowing that, we'll check in on Kylie in 2024 when she's preparing for the Olympics. Now, while the Hawkeyes women's program won't officially begin until the 2023-24 season, Kylie and her teammates will train and compete unattached next year. That's it for sports. More news after the break.